Oh my gosh, that's Lex. It's Astrostetics. Let's get it. So y'all,
It's Astrostetics.
continuing this beautiful demonstration of the planets and the houses. As we move on over from the 7th house, we go into the beautiful 8th house. And in Astrostetics, this represents psychology. So in Astrostetics, we know that psychology is very important when it comes to things like sex, things like trauma, things like transformation. All of these things are very important in terms of psychological factors. This is why we look at the 8th house as something that is psychological, all right, in the astrostetics context. And within this, sex, other people's actions is also a representation of the 8th house, all right? So let's continue. This is amazing. Yeah. Y'all know it's Lex. It's Astrostetics. Let's get it. So, y'all, let's continue. So, y'all, with the 8th house and Astrostetics, right? 500-page book. Make sure y'all pick it up. The 8th house is very important for psychological purposes. As you can see in this beautiful Astrostetics diagram, the 8th house also represents other people's assets. And it also represents things like sex, but most importantly, it can also represent joint ventures and also even real estate. But one of the most important things, right, kind of above all things, is really the transformation and overcoming, right? So this is also what psychology is about, right? Having a healthy mind. Oh my gosh, that's Lex. It's Astrostetics. Let's get it. So y'all, as we can see in the 8th house, beautifully is governed by Mars. And we know that Mars is the planet of stimulation. Mars is also one of the planets of aggression. And Mars being the governor also of Aries, Mars is the planet of warfare. So Mars has a very strong vibes, but we know in astrostetics, Mars is always about being calm and patient. And this is when we use Mars in this way, we able to come to great psychological conclusions. And this is why in astrostetics we like to deal with things differently, because it's about, you have your chart and all of this, but how making it positive, staying away from the spooky weird stuff and just being positive and productive in astrostetics. All right, let's get it.